So I came back, touched my phone, realized that I'm charging it with just my hands.
Alright, babe. So, before this whole little pet scan that we got going on here, my mom talked to you about what a pet scan actually entails, right?
Yes, your mom told me about the pet scan and what to expect.
So she said, like, they're going to bring it in a radioactive box. Did that happen?
No.
They said that you were going to sit there in a very dark room for an hour. Did that happen?
No.
Can you describe your experience for the pet scan?
Yes. So I went in. They took me, like, right back. They let me go pee, and I went pee because I was expecting to be there for, like, at least 2 hours.
At least.
So I went and I was like, yeah, I should probably go before then. So I went that. They took me around the building to the outside, took me up this little escalator thing, took me inside. They brought me in the room. They said, go ahead and sit down. I said, okay. He talked to me for a little bit. He's like, you're here for a pet scan, da-da-da. And I was like, yep, that's why I'm here. He said, okay. He's like, well, we're going to put some of this stuff in you. He's like, it's not like contrast or anything. There's like no allergies. You won't be allergic to it, da-da-da-da. And I said, okay, cool. He put it in my arm and he said, okay. He's like, they make us wait like 35 minutes. He's like, there's one person in front of you. So pretty much as soon as they're done, I'll be back to come get you. He's like, you can be on your phone. You can do whatever. He's like, just relax. Take it easy. And I said, oh, okay.
Wait, did you have your phone with you?
No, because I gave it to my husband because I didn't think I was going to be allowed to use it. So, didn't have my phone. Didn't bring like a book because I thought it was going to be dark as fuck. I was like, dark room, got it. Don't.
We should have got you a book with a nightlight or something like that, you know what I mean? Like one of those old ones that you used to put on your Game Boy, right?
Yeah. So, didn't bring my phone, didn't bring a book. I was like, I got to sit in the dark for an hour. I went in, it's like bright and sunny in there. And, yeah, sat for like 35 minutes. I eventually found the clock. There was a clock on the screen. So I eventually found that. And I was like, I bet it's been like 15 minutes. Yeah, it was like on their screen. I don't know what. Like, it's kind of like a computer screen, but it wasn't a computer. But I was like, oh, the time's on there. So I was like, okay. So I like looked at it. I was like, I bet it's been like 15 minutes. I bet they'll come get me in 20 more minutes. I'm like watching, chilling. I put my feet up on the doctor chair. I was just like chilling in there. And he came and got me and he was like, okay, we can go ahead and switch rooms. So I switched rooms, went to the other side, laid me down. I was like, do you have anything metal? I was like, no, because I literally have nothing. I left it all.
We had to cut off her permanent bracelet.
Yeah, I cut off my permanent bracelet. I don't even know if I needed to do that, to be honest. Anyways, so went in.
I mean, your arm would have been like...
I don't think so. Like, my arm was above my head, and like they start the machine at your head and down.
Okay.
It's like I really don't know. I might have been able to keep my bracelet. Oh well. He said, okay, here you go, lay down. He checked on me. He said, okay, we're gonna push you through. He pushed me through the machine. He said, all right, we're gonna do it one more time. Did it one more time. He said, okay, this is the scan. It'll take about 12 minutes. And I said, okay. So I had my eyes shut for the beginning of it, and then I opened them, and I was watching this like screen that's on top of the machine, and it was like, because I was like, I know I'm moving, but I don't feel moving. But like, I know that like I'm further away from that screen than when I first started looking at that screen.
Oh, like the machine was moving you.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I was like, I bet this one number is how much backwards I've been moving, and literally that number stopped, and I was like, he's gonna come get me. Literally, like, within the minute, he came and got me. He's like, all right, that's it. Pushed me back through the machine. And he was like, do you need help sitting up? I said, nope. He said, all right, I'll walk you out. I said, okay, cool. He said, no restrictions. And they tell you not to go around pregnant people and kids for
8 hours.
For 8 hours is what the paperwork
says. Is that even the truth? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what the paperwork says, though. So we're going to follow the paperwork. But...
Are we going to follow the paperwork?
He literally said, no restrictions. He's like, are you going to go get something to eat after this? I said, hell yeah, I'm going to go get something to eat. And he said, are you going somewhere, like, more local? And I was like, well, we live in Corona, so pretty local. He's like, oh, yeah, you guys are right here. I was like, yeah. Walked out to the car. Husband wasn't in the car. Had to go back inside because he waited inside the office that whole time.
I sure did.
Porque why? No idea.
It was cooler in there, and I didn't want to turn on the car. And I had like all my stuff like laid out, and she comes and she says, "Hey, You ready to go? And I said, no. I thought I was going to be there for 2 hours. What is this?
Same. Thought I was going to be there for 2 hours.
At least 2 hours.
So I came back, touched my phone, realized that I'm charging it with just my hands. I'm up to 46. I started with 42.
Dang.
Crazy. Just my radioactive powers.
Charging it up.
Yep, charging it up.
Are you going to have a superpower now? Are you going to have like super smell, super sight? You going to be able to fly?
No. What would be your superpower though if you could have one?
Mine would probably be to fly. I know it's super basic, but like to be able to get to one location without having to deal with the bullshit would be super cool. Or teleport.
Yeah, teleporting would be awesome.
But then you don't get the experience of like flying. You know what I mean?
I want to be able to get ready. Like hair, makeup, done.
Just snap your fingers and you're ready.
Just ready to go. Where are we going?
Boom. But every
Wake up
time
at 7:59, log in at work at 8. Boom.
But what if you did that? Like you snapped your fingers right to get ready, but every time you snapped your fingers, 15 other girls like mess up their makeup and have to start over.
Oh, that sucks. I wouldn't do that to them. I'm a nice person.
I know, but like what if? You know what I mean?
Then I wouldn't do it. We don't need to put other people down to make ourselves feel better.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying there's what's that word I'm looking for? Repercussions.
Yeah.
Is that
But
it?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't use the repercussion. I wouldn't put that on somebody else.
So you would like still get ready
I
normal,
would
even
still
though
get ready
you could
normal.
snap your fingers.
If I knew who the 15 people were and they could be my worst enemies, maybe.
But you still would.
But if I don't know who they are, no, I'm not going to do that to randoms.
I took the long way. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. We're moving.
Well, I'm glad we got through your PET scan.
Me too. Biopsy on Tuesday.
Biopsy on Tuesday.
Woo! Then we're waiting for results. Woo!
Woo!
And then we see what's next.
And then we see what's next. It's either road A or road B.
Or road C or road D.
Why would you say C or D?
Huh?
Why C or D?
I don't know. It could be a whole bunch of shit. We don't know what it is.
I'm thinking like road A is like the one thing, and then road B is like everything else.
Oh.
You want to branch it off to like 12 things?
Yeah.
Okay. We got roads A through L coming up. You know, we get to pick one. It looks like.
I don't think I get to pick, but I'll be told.
Well, great job today, babe.
Thank you.
You worried for nothing, you see?
I know. I worried because Mom told me that I was going to have to sit in a dark room for an hour, and I didn't know how I was going to handle that.
Yeah, like.
And I didn't have to do that. So.
Your anxiety is pretty crazy sometimes.
It can be. And in a dark room with no noise, I did not know how I was going to handle that.
Oh, that's kind of like losing it, though. I feel like that's an asylum's kind of
Right?
mentality right there, you know what I mean?
That's why I was so nervous.
The next thing you need is like pillows on the walls and shit.
Yeah. I know.
Damn. Well, we are the skippers, ladies and gentlemen.
Skipping.
We skipping?
We skipping.
Or we cruising?
Cruising.
Still have to work on that one.
Down the Nile.
Down denial. If you don't believe so, you must be.
We're going to get copyright for that.
I didn't say it. Alright, we're out of here. Later!